Hey guys, what's up, what's up? Welcome to Palace Kitchen, and I am on the outside today. I will be showing you how to do seafood stew peas. So if you hear any dog barking, bees buzzing, any noise of any sort, I am on the outside. All right, so I'm going to kick this thing off, and these are my ingredients that I will be using. And I just bring this coconut out to show you how bone dry it is. I have already have my coconut juice, so that is what I will be using as well. And some shrimp over here, sawfish, and you can use any fish of your choice to make this seafood stew peas. And if there's anything that I have here that you don't eat, you can go ahead and take off what you see here that you don't eat and add what you eat to the recipe. Alrighty, so for instance you don't eat sawfish, which is codfish, you can remove it and you can add some octopus or squid, any other seafood. You can add it of your choice. Remember, you're always making it for your choice, and you're always making it for your taste and your family taste as well. Alrighty, so the fire is over here lighting up. I am on the outside, so let's kick this thing off. Alrighty, let's go. We're going to cube up our fish fillet. I'm just going to cut them into some cube size, dash on a little season on them, and put them aside to sit. Mainly just some black pepper and salt, and if you have a favorite season, you can go ahead and add a little of that favorite season to it.
Just like this one here nearly scratched me. Look at that. Is Bella also the child?
Come to that side.
She's the daughter?
So remember to wash your meat with vinegar, lime, or sour orange, anything at all that you have can wash your meat with before you prepare it. You go ahead and you do just that. And pat dry them to remove excessive water so that you can get them to fry properly. So we're just going to toss this around, and you're going to see how quickly this stew pea seafood come together. Alright, we're going to set this aside now. So these are our shrimp. They are deveined, washed, and ready to go. I'm just tossing a little season, and I'm going to set it aside. You will see what I do with it afterward. Alright, we're going to set this aside as well. Alright, so you're going to wash it. And if you know that you are going to do this, and trust me guys, it is very, it is different, and it is very tasty and delicious and nice. Alright, where say you know say a Palace a prepare it. A Pali a prepare it, it a come from Palace kitchen, straight out of the kitchen, straight down a yard, yeah? You know say it bad. Alright, let's go and wash our peas. As I said, if you know that you are going to look after this guys, you can soak your peas from overnight. My mother used to soak her peas from overnight just to get it a little tenderized. Adding some water, and we're going right over to the fire now.
Recording.
Cutting up some garlic to put on my peas. All right, so we're going to just dash this right in the pot. Alright, so we are putting this on the fire now. Put on our weight. Let's go over to the fire. Nothing cooks food sweet like a coal fire, wood fire. Alright, so I hit that. So I'm going to take off the pressure now. I'm going to remove the pressure from the heat. Allows it to cool. Please allow your pressure cooker to cool before you open it. Very important when you're using pressure cooker. Alright. So now that our peas is finished, I'm going to just pour it out in this pot here. Put it aside until I am ready for it. I'm going to set on the sawfish now. I'm going to boil off the sawfish. So this is a bone dry sawfish. I love when sawfish is dry. I don't like when it is wetty. You see how lovely this is. I'm going to put a piece in the pot to boil off. And you will see what I do with it. So remember, we're making seafood stew peas. Lovely, lovely dish. If you want to try something different, run on over and try this seafood stew peas. Alrighty. So we're going to boil this off. Alright, so while our saltfish is boiling, I'm going to wash my season. Getting my season prepared. So this is garlic cloves. I'm using garlic cloves, fresh scallion, fresh springtime, and some scotch bonnet pepper. So using a piece of onion, half of an onion, half of a medium onion. What you like? That is our onion. Moving on to our garlic cloves. That is it. We are going to give our scallion a little pound. Alright, so that is all the season we are going to use along with our scotch bonnet pepper and our springtime, fresh springtime, and then we have some pimento berries. You know, that is one of Jamaican season that you cannot leave out when you're cooking certain things. Let me tell you something, people. This is certain thing that you're going to cook. There are certain seasons that you cannot leave out. When we mean cannot leave out, you cannot leave out. One of them is the pimento berries. Alright, so stay tuned as we go along, as I take you through this journey on how to look after seafood stew peas. Alrighty. So that is our saltfish boiling off. Alright, so now that our saltfish is finished boil, I'm removing it from the heat. So you know we're on the outside, so we can just pour this off. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to put some fresh water on this and I'm going to pick it up. So I'm going to debone the sawfish now. I'm going to remove the bone and the scale. So this is the scale that is on the sawfish back and the bone. So I'm going to debone it. I'm going to remove the scale by using a knife, or you can use a fork to remove it. So this is bone again at the side. With the help of my knife, remove the bone. And then now you have the main bone in the middle, which is the bone that our mother used to give us to eat when she's looking after sawfish. So after you finish deboning your sawfish, you put your pot on the fire to do your fish. So I'm going to fry my fish. So I'm adding some oil to the pot, and I'm going to add some garlic clove to the oil as well. Adding a fat body pepper to release some flavor, and I'm adding garlic clove. So as soon as that is hot, whenever time you're frying any fish at all, please remember, let your oil be hot, like very hot, not burning up hot, but hot. Alright. So now that our pepper and garlic has released all of that flavor in the oil, I'm going to add my fish cut to the oil. So now that our fish is fried, crispy fry, we're going to remove them right into our pan. Right into our pan, and we're going to add the remainder. And you can remove your pepper and your garlic from the pot. I don't really remove them because I don't have any problem. I remove them when I'm ready. So now that our fish is finished fry, I'm going to add my shrimp as well to the pot. So I'm going to remove my pepper now from the pot, and also the garlic, but first let me remove the shrimp. So all of that goodies in the pot. We are not going to wash our pot. We need all of that goodies in the pot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw off some of the oil. We don't want so much oil. We're going to fry up our saltfish now. So let's just remove some of the oil from the pot and fry up our saltfish. So this is our fish fillet and the shrimp. Adding the saltfish to the pot. You want to fry that up a little. We are also going to add our garlic, some more fresh garlic cloves. And we're going to allow this to fry up. So we're going to add some onion. Adding our peas. Oh, it's okay. We're going to add some coconut milk. And you know when you're doing stew peas, you can't leave out your little rolls. So I'm just mixing a small amount of flour here to make some rolls to drop in our stew peas. What is stew peas without rolls? So we are going to add our rolls. And if you don't know how to make your roll, you can, we call it spinners. You can run on over to the channel and you will see how to make your spinners dumpling. At this point, we're going to add our scallion, scotch bonnet pepper, fresh spring thyme, and we're going to cover that, adding another pepper too. Yeah, that scotch bonnet pepper, if that bursts you in a trouble. Bam! Adding my pimento berries to the pot. Alright, so we're going to just cover this and allow it to simmer and catch some flavor. So guys, at this point our pot is well simmer, well seasoned. I can smell everything in my nose, especially the coconut milk. Mighty Jesus. So this is it. We're going to go ahead now and we're going to add the rest of our seafood to the pot, which is our shrimp and our fish. So this is it now guys. So the last thing we add to the pot is our shrimp and our fish. So we want to incorporate all of that and let it soak up this lovely niceness as well. And there you have it, our seafood stew peas. Yeah, this is it my people. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah. And we have some rice over here that we cook in coconut milk. And that's the custard on top. Nice shelly white rice. You can have this with anything that you choose. Yeah. So this is it, guys. Nightfall. Well, almost, but yeah, I'm through. I'm finished. So this is our seafood stew peas, and we're having it with rice this time. I did a live making the seafood stew peas as well, and we had it with food, and it was really delicious. So we're going to dive into this to see the difference between the food and the rice. But you don't know, say stew peas normally yam with rice. I mean, eat it with whatever you feel to eat it with, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. Alrighty. Bye.